To all Arsenal fans that had really lost faith in winning the league, Thomas Partey has dropped in a very huge statement that is going to really see you get your relief back, because they've gone ahead to identify the biggest game of the season. It's against Manchester City. Thomas Partey 100% sure they can go at City and get 3 points from that side. Welcome to this channel, Rokani Media Football It is. This is like the third story of the day. We are coming in through with stories coming in from Arsenal only, Arsenal news show, as we talk about Thomas Partey vowing for a Man City win on Wednesday. Then Lee Dixon, he has also gone and really hit onto something concerning Arsenal. Remember, he was an Arsenal legend, used to play at Arsenal, and has lots of things to say about that. And for Balogun, AC Milan interest is really accelerating, and looks like they want to break the bank and sign the 21-year-old English international, who has gone ahead to really put in a very thrilling season away in Stade Reims, that is League One, where Arsenal loaned him on what we call a long season loan, and I think he's soon hitting 20 goals into the League One season. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's see close to 200 likes match in this video as Thomas Partey comes out and really says Arsenal can beat City on Wednesday. Are you in unison with him or not? That's what we're going to go ahead and really dissect down onto this beautiful channel of ours. Now, Thomas Partey was talking to Mail Sport, and in his words, this is what he had to say. I think everything depends on us. We have to go to City with the mentality to play football and play as we know. And at the end, we have to try and win. We have to approach it as a game, in that we do everything that we did from the beginning of the season, and I'm sure we can win if we do that. It's normal that we feel frustrated after Friday, as we could have done better. We worked so hard during the week for the game. Now, the most important bit of it is all about Thomas Partey coming out and really hinting on Arsenal going at City and really getting a win. One will say Thomas Partey is just trying to really comfort us. No, he's not comforting you guys, because they know the ultimatum of them winning the Premier League. Having dropped 6 points out of the possible 9 in the last 3 consecutive games, 2-2 against Liverpool, 2-2 against West Ham, and 3-3 against Southampton, they found themselves in a situation of really capitulating. And one positive I'm seeing out of this is that these players still have the belief that they can go ahead and really edge City. As City came in at Emirates and beat Arsenal by 3-1, Arsenal 100% believe that they can go ahead and really edge City in this fixture that Pep Guardiola is going to hate to refer to as the Premier League finale. If at all City wins, looks like that will be green light for them to lift the trophy, and vice versa. So Thomas Partey looks like the belief is really high, and this shows you the mood in the camp, that it's a make or break game. You know, this game makes the season of Arsenal positive or breaks the entire season of Arsenal. And obviously people have started to go ahead and call them bottlers, and I've been vocal enough on very many videos ever since Friday after Arsenal drew 3-3 with Southampton. I told people that it's not yet done. For me to really say that Arsenal is off the trophy, it's going to be on Wednesday. If they happen to lose, they'll be off the trophy. But if at all they happen even to collect 1 point, that means if at all City wins all their 2 games they have in hand, they will be just 1 point ahead of Arsenal. Not so. What does that mean? A simple slip of City getting a draw, you know, will put Arsenal in a position of really getting back on top of the table if at all City slips and Arsenal wins their game. So it just puts us in a scenario of being objective and not ruling out Arsenal, because you never know what City is going to do in the remaining games. I've heard a story as to why City never celebrated down in Allianz Arena. Do you know why? The players of City were tired, you know? Even just celebrating and obviously going ahead to really do the celebrations that they've gone to the semi-final, it couldn't happen because the players were tired. And Pep Guardiola has admitted that my players are really tired. And guess what? They've been playing 2 games per week, you know, so they are playing another one on Wednesday. Remember, they played on Saturday, Arsenal played on Friday. Arsenal has rested more days than City. So on Wednesday, looks like Arsenal is going to be a more charged team than City. You know why? Arsenal is going there without pressure. That's what people are really not even giving attention to detail, because Arsenal are going that side without pressure. I think pressure is going to be so much on City like it was on Arsenal when they hosted City, because Arsenal knew that if at all they beat City, they would have gone ahead to close down that gap, to extend their gap to 6 points, right? And if at all City beats them, they are close. They were level, and even City was on top of the table. Not until City drew with Nottingham Forest on the weekend, and things never went on as well desired. So I think it's really another kind of game that you would go on and really call out all people thinking that trophy is done. I think the only way that trophy is going to be done if at all City beats Arsenal. That's it. I understand City will be like 2 points ahead of Arsenal, but I think there City would have given themselves a very good upper hand over Arsenal. But as it stands for me, it's not yet over. It's not yet over. And Thomas Partey is telling us that they are frustrated on Friday, having lost against the side called Southampton, but they have to really transfer that frustration into aggression at City on Wednesday. So to me, I really agree with Partey that if at all they come all out and obviously say this is a do-or-die game at Etihad, I think they can take the ball to them and obviously win it. That's it, according to me. So I believe we are getting some good quotes coming in from the Arsenal players, and I think they know what to do better. But Thomas Partey needs to walk the talk, because in the previous 3 games of Arsenal they've played, he has been really bad. He has been one of the worst players in the field of play and has costed them goals. In the game of West Ham, he costed them 1. In the game of Southampton, was responsible for the other goal. That appeared as the 3rd goal, obviously, because he lost the ball sloppily and he really caused a corner to come in through. So to me, I think Partey should go on and really walk the talk. His words are really nice, but he should go ahead and really walk the talk on the field of play at Etihad. Now, Lee Dixon has come out and told us that you've got to play everyone twice. They had an easier run earlier in the season, and this is the tough bit now. This is how you will win a title. Man City are obviously favorites now, but Arsenal have still got that game at Etihad, and this team are capable of beating City. We know that. You would expect City to have a bit too much for them, but we will see. Obviously, I also agree with everyone who says that Arsenal can go away at City and really get a win, because I anticipate that Arsenal can really go ahead and really score goals. That's it. If you are to bet on Arsenal not scoring in a game, you'll almost see your fingers burnt. But one thing that Arsenal is not doing better after losing William Saliba is to really defend. And keep those clean sheets. Those clean sheets aren't coming in through, And I don't even remember when Arsenal last kept a clean sheet, guys. When was the last time Arsenal kept a clean sheet? I think Arsenal last kept a clean sheet. When? Because most of the games, Crystal Palace 4-1, Leeds 4-1, Liverpool to West Ham to Southampton to. So Arsenal has taken long without keeping a clean sheet, and this started when Saliba got an injury. You understand? So I think they last kept a clean sheet against West Ham when they played away at West Ham, and that game ended 3-0 in favor of Arsenal. That's when they last kept a clean sheet. So all what Arsenal should do is they should find themselves in positions of really keeping what we call a clean sheet. If Arsenal really keep a clean sheet, they can find themselves in a position of really putting that team of Man City to sword, and obviously do the needful as the players of Arsenal. So to me, it is really something great for Arsenal if they can get William Saliba back, maybe give him an injection and he plays on a painkiller into that game. I think it's better. I think a 70% fit William Saliba is better than 100% fit Rob Holding in a game of football that is like this. So that is what I'm really having in my mind, and I think even very many Arsenal fans are really having it in their minds. But I think it's all reliant onto one issue. Can Arsenal keep a clean sheet? That's it. If Arsenal go ahead and really keep a clean sheet, then they can find themselves in a position of really killing off this game of football, because I know they can really score against Man City. That's not a doubt. Let's go to the Balogun story coming in from Calisio Mercato. Calisio Mercato from Italy has confirmed to us that AC Milan and RB Leipzig are really leading the race to sign Arsenal youngster Rokani Balogun. The Gunners will demand at least £40 million for him after his exceptional season on loan at Reims. So, looks like Balogun is up onto the market. And guess who is doing this? It's the board of Arsenal. Why? The player looks like he's making demands that Mikel Arteta cannot promise to fulfill. And Mikel Arteta knows that these players like Balogun, to keep them really rolling, you just need to give him loads and loads and loads of games. And if at all you don't, then he might find himself in a position of really losing out onto the form. And I think they should do the best for this player. And the best to do is to sell him £40 million. If Arsenal can get them in, I think they can find themselves obviously in a position of doing the needful to get in more players that can really do the needful at Arsenal. You know, like Vlahovic, you can get him in if at all you sell Balogun. But I think one thing they have to put there as a must is what we call a buyback clause. You know, before they plan of selling the player, you know, that buyback clause can exist like for 2 years. And then if Arsenal don't get him back in 2 years, then the player can go elsewhere he wants. But I think Rokani Balogun has gone ahead to put himself in a position of attraction, or being attracted by very, very many teams into the league. You know, different leagues are really looking in for this player because he has gone ahead to show us that he's really great, and obviously he does the best that he deserves every time he steps on the field of play. When you look at Balogun this season, Rokani Balogun, he has gone ahead to play 31 games and he has gone ahead to score 18 goals with 2 assists, meaning that he has already hit 20 goal involvements, and that shows you how good he is at the age of 21 years of age. And if at all he goes to the leagues like Bundesliga and Italian Serie A, I can confirm to you that he's going to go out and really score even 40 or 50 goals that side, because of the pace of those leagues. You understand? So not of the pace, it's called the what? It's the because of the level of slowlessness of those leagues, and obviously how strikers find themselves in good spaces. Because if you go in the Bundesliga, RB Leipzig, a team that really has what we call high possession levels, he'll find himself in really killing off these games and scoring very many goals. And I think in the next 2 years, Balogun will be sold at 100 million euros or pounds, because where we are going right now, the numbers are really going to be weird. So I expect to see to it that Arsenal don't keep him. If at all Arsenal keep him, I'm really going to be surprised. So guys, your thoughts on Thomas Partey? Sure of Arsenal beating City on Wednesday are welcome in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about Lee Dixon. Again, talking about Arsenal going around winning at City. And then lastly, what do you think about a player known as Rokani Balogun? You know, up for sale, and Arsenal are willing to take £40 million. So, a sign out for now. See you later. See you in the next minute or 2-3 hours from now.